What a 7-day stretch we've had in American politics, and our analyst, Joe Fleming, is here. We have a assassination attempt on a former president.
Correct.
Then the current president announces he's not fit to do the job anymore.
Patrick,
wow.
I've never seen this in my lifetime.
Right.
It's amazing. Last thing I remember was in 1968, Lyndon Johnson dropping out after the New Hampshire primary. It was very close because of the Vietnam War.
Right.
But this is unprecedented. We're going to see a whole new thing happening now, and we have to see how the Democrats handle it over the next couple of weeks. That's going to be key.
So what do you think caused the current president to change his mind? I mean, like a couple weeks ago, he says, I'm all in right to the end. Do you think that was just kind of smoke and mirrors to make delay the process, or did he really mean that?
I think he really meant that. I think he wanted to stay in the race. Think about this. You're a president, most powerful person in the world. You don't want to give up that power. I think Joe Biden felt he's come from behind before, even 4 years ago in the early primaries, that he was getting defeated. But I think he believed he could come back. But I think as time went on, people started to say, wait a minute, I had questions about his age. I saw the debate. Now I really have a lot of questions, and I really can't support him. So we saw poll numbers starting to slip, and we saw a lot of states that were solid Democrat now become in play. And I think that was the final line. There was no path to victory for Joe Biden.
He was saying a lot, too, that he had a lot of unfinished business that he wanted to finish in his second term, and so that's why he wanted to stay in office.
Right, that's true. However, if you can't win re-election, you can't do that unfinished business. And I think that was the problem. As time got closer and we got closer to the convention, he realized when he saw polling numbers that there's no path to victory. The other key thing is the money was drying up. If you're behind, you need a lot of money to get your message out, and that money was not there. A lot of big contributors were holding back. We saw yesterday, once he dropped out, a lot more money came in for the ticket, over $50 million. So, I mean, I think he realized in the end he wanted to do what was right for the nation. I think he also believes Donald Trump would not be good to be president again, so he felt the best way to do that is to withdraw from the race.
Chicago in a couple weeks. I just have this old school political movie thing running through my head of these dark basements with these little deals going on, these smoky rooms and people making decisions. Who will be, well, even if it isn't Kamala Harris, which we think it will be as the nominee, who will be her vice president? We have a list of potential candidates that we'll show you right now. And, you know, there's some names on this list that you will recognize, including Gina Raimondo.
Yeah.
How important, though, Joe, is it for Kamala Harris to have a strong running mate?
I think it'll be very strong for her in the sense that she's coming in very late into the game. She wants someone who'll get out there and really campaign for her. Vice presidential candidates usually don't make the difference. It's usually the two presidential candidates. However, if she picks somebody from one of the swing states, a state that could be very close, that may tip it, like somebody from Pennsylvania or Michigan or Arizona, Senator Kelly. These people maybe get that 3 or 4% that puts her over the top in a swing state. So it could be very important at this point.
Rhode Island, obviously not a swing state.
No,
So
not at all.
But, you know, Joe Biden has endorsed her. She's his vice president, but it's not a done deal, right?
No,
Someone else
not at
could
all.
become the nominee.
The Democrats want to keep that as an open process. However, nobody else has come forward right now. And like Governor Newsom, people thought would be in there running. However, Governor Newsom is supporting Harris. Other people who said they were going to run, possibly run for president, they were all supporting her. She's been getting a lot of the endorsements, labor endorsements, but she has not got the top of the party to endorse her yet. And I think that was done on purpose, to let the party see what they wanted to do, and then they'll come out to support in the end if she has all the support. But right now, no one else is coming forward. Joe Manchin said he's thinking about it, but again, time's short. If they have the virtual roll call, that's between August 1st and August 7th. If they go straight to the convention to vote, that's August 19th, but still not a lot of time.
All right.
A little chaotic in the Democratic Party right now.
Yes.
All right,
We're going to be watching closely in the next few weeks for sure.
You will be back again, I'm sure, breaking it down for us. We appreciate your time as always, Joe.